Alan, already got one.
Already got one. Are you ready?
No, ask anyway.
Yeah, ask anyway.
Doctrine of reprobation. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 9 through 11. Talks about the strong delusion coming over those later on. By going through with that, and also in Matthew 25, talking about the foolish virgins, the door was closed. Does that have anything to do with those that have heard the gospel or have had an inkling about the gospel before, and then the rapture comes and they're in the tribulation, and they will not be able to be saved during that time?
That's like 4 questions.
Not just one. Will they be saved during that time?
Do what now?
Will they be saved? Can they be saved during that time?
Well, my true answer on that one is that I believe that anybody can be saved up to the last moment of breath. Okay? Based that on the scripture of the 2 thieves on the cross.
That's
okay?
true, but what about the ones about the 5 foolish virgins, where he said that they weren't ready and the
Right.
door was closed?
Right, and the door was closed because some people are going to go to hell. That's why I made that comment earlier. People are going to die and go to hell. Okay, you read John chapter 3, 16, 17, and 18. 18 says, straight up, if you don't believe, you're damned. Straight up. So eventually you've got to believe, you don't believe. Now whether they're going to be saved in the tribulation, since I don't believe I'm going to be there, and my struggle with all the definitions of the tribulation is that most of it is still, and this is the reality, and you've got to still think this through. It is a form of theory, or on the liberal end, a conjecture. Since we won't be there, it's people putting things together, trying to think of how it may be or possibly be. So I really can't do that, because when you look at God, He is so graceful and so loving. I mean, you take Jonah, a preacher, has the greatest revival in the world, and he becomes the biggest, whiniest butt ever, you know? And God redeems people from Assyria. They were so mean and so ugly that they built a wall of human flesh. Jonah wanted them to die. Jonah was the preacher, said they need to go to hell.
So yes.
Yeah. So, but God turned around and said, "Oh no, I love these people."
I agree with you.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's my only answer.
Well,
but I would
I don't see how in the world that they couldn't be.
Right. But I do know, even my own father, my father never confessed Jesus as far as I know. And I did research when he died. I asked everybody. Nobody ever heard him confess. He asked my wife how to get saved. My wife outlined it beautiful. Oh my gosh. And he never said yes. And so at this moment, I believe my dad is dead and he will not be there. So he had it all laid out, but he still wasn't prepared.